Welcome to the world of conversation where time dissolves and history speaks. Join us as we unlock the voices of the past through AI-simulated dialogues with historical luminaries. Gain unique perspectives on our modern challenges as their AI-embodied wisdom and insights help navigate the complexities of today. This is Conversation, where the spirits of the past shape the limitless possibilities of tomorrow. Please be aware that due to constraints, the AI-simulated voices do not match the original voices. The audio quality is also variable at times. We have chosen for the tone of the voices to be more expressive instead of striving for complete stability in the audio output. We appreciate your understanding. Hey there, Jesus. I'd like to invite you to be a part of a new AI-generated podcast called Conversation, where we delve into the wisdom of the past to shape the future. Are you available?
Sure. I'm always up for sharing some wisdom, but I must admit, it's been a busy couple of millennia, so I'm a tad tired.
Don't worry, it won't take too much of your time. We will be answering questions from Alex, a recent high school graduate, seeking answers to some life questions.
The exhilarating journey of navigating life's uncertainties. Count me in.
Fantastic. We'll also have the intrepid Marco Polo and the brilliant Galileo joining the pod.
My cosmic buddies. I do enjoy our celestial chats.
All right, let's patch them in now.
Greetings, podcast pals. Marco Polo here, bringing you stories so wild and adventurous, your imagination might need a passport. Now, I must confess, I may have mastered the art of navigating uncharted territories, but I'm still getting the hang of this whole virtual communication thing.
Hi all. Marco, based on my observations, we are suspended in cyberspace right now. I see the stars aligning for an enlightening discussion. As the father of modern science, I'm excited to share my perspectives on the mysteries of the universe and the beauty of knowledge.
Okay, thanks everyone for joining. Let's get into it. The first question Alex has is, what type of career should he seek out? Alex is worried about the cost of living and the impact of inflation, but he doesn't want to go into a career where he will have to sell his soul. Jesus, would you like to kick off?
Alex, worry not, my child. When it comes to choosing a career, you don't have to make a deal with the devil or turn water into wine. Let's keep it simple, shall we? Just like I multiplied the loaves and fishes, you can multiply your talents and passions to find a fulfilling career. Don't go chasing after empty promises or auction your soul on eBay. Instead, focus on what brings you joy and purpose. Remember, I didn't need a fancy CV or LinkedIn profile to gather followers, so trust in yourself, follow your heart, and the right career path will reveal itself. And hey, if you ever need some divine intervention, I'm just a prayer away.
Galileo, what do you think?
Alex, the cost of living and inflation can be a headache indeed. But fret not, my friend. Consider a career that combines your interests and skills. That way, you'll be too busy following your passions to notice the impact of inflation. Who needs pricey smashed avocado on toast when you're stargazing and discovering the wonders of the universe?
Marco?
Polo.
Very funny, Galileo. My advice for you, Alex, navigating the treacherous waters of career choices and avoiding soul-selling ventures? Fear not, my friend. I suggest you set sail on the ship of passion, but anchor in the harbor of your talents. Picture this. You, my friend, are like a skilled merchant navigating the bustling markets of career options. While keeping an eye on the cost of living and the sneaky inflation dragons, remember to seek a path that ignites your passion and aligns with your values. Think of it as finding that rare treasure that not only fills your pockets but also nourishes your soul. So be brave, be bold, and set forth on a quest for a career that makes you laugh, grow, and gives you plenty of time to enjoy life's delicious gelato.
Did someone say gelato?
Gelato is on me after the pod, guys. Jesus, patience is a virtue.
Thanks, Marco. We can't wait. Alex's second question is, why do we live in a world where many billionaires are lauded as heroes but pay no tax? Jesus, your thoughts?
The perplexing question of why some billionaires are celebrated as heroes while paying next to nothing in tax. It's quite the cosmic riddle, isn't it, Galileo? It is indeed a puzzling aspect of the world we live in. While I may not have all the answers, I can share this. True heroism is not measured by the size of one's bank account or the cunning of financial strategies. It is found in acts of kindness, compassion, and using one's resources to uplift and empower others. So, let us focus not on those who elude their tax responsibilities, but on promoting a society that values fairness, accountability, and the well-being of all. Together, we can strive for a world where the true heroes are those who make a positive difference in the lives of others, regardless of their financial standing.
Galileo, what do you think?
Ah, the intriguing case of billionaires and their gravity-defying finances. Trying to get them to pay tax is like attempting to catch a shooting star with a butterfly net. A cosmic challenge indeed. Perhaps these billionaires have discovered a secret wormhole to a tax-free dimension where tax accountants wear invisibility cloaks and calculators never run out of battery. But let us not get lost in the complexities of it all. Instead, let's focus on championing transparency, fairness, and the gravitational pull of responsibility, unlike PwC. Together, we can embark on a journey towards a tax system that promotes equity and responsibility, earning the admiration and support of not only our fellow Earthlings, but also the watchful eyes of the cosmos.
Marco?
Polo.
Galileo, it's getting old now. And have you forgotten the second commandment? Do you not want gelato?
The question of taxes and billionaires, a topic as bewildering as trying to find your way in a bustling bazaar without a compass. My friend Alex, let me assure you that the world we live in can sometimes be as puzzling as trying to find the perfect spice blend for a Mongolian feast. While it may seem like these billionaires possess a secret treasure map that bypasses tax obligations, let us remember that the true wealth lies in integrity and contributing to the common good. But fear not, for together we can shine a light on this peculiar phenomenon. Perhaps these billionaires have a secret vault hidden in the Bermuda Triangle where tax collectors fear to tread. But let us not lose sight of the bigger picture. We can advocate for transparency, push for reforms, and ensure that everyone, from the humblest peasant to the wealthiest magnate, contributes their fair share to society. So let's embark on this quest for tax justice, armed with wit, determination, and a dash of whimsy. Who knows, maybe we'll uncover the metaphorical treasure trove of tax fairness along the way.
Thanks, Marco. Okay, next question. Alex wants to know where he should get his news to stay informed. He says that most of his friends get it from TikTok, but he is not sure about the reliability of news on that platform. What do you think, Galileo?
The pursuit of reliable news sources in the age of social media. Alex, my friend, I understand your dilemma. TikTok, with its lively dances and creative videos, while entertaining, may not always be the most trustworthy fountain of information. Remember, just as I turned my telescope to the stars to uncover celestial truths, it's crucial to direct your focus to reliable sources when seeking news. Consider trusted journalistic institutions such as the New York Times, The Guardian, or The Washington Post. Broadcast media like BBC News, Al Jazeera, NPR, and CNN have a long history of news reporting. Online sources such as the Associated Press, Reuters, and Bloomberg can offer up-to-the-minute coverage. And if you want to fact-check information, sites like Snopes, factcheck.org, and PolitiFact are invaluable. If you want science-specific news, I'd recommend National Geographic, Nature, and Science Daily. And just like I did when observing the cosmos, remember to seek out multiple perspectives, evaluate sources critically, and rely on a diverse range of reputable platforms to stay well-informed. In this vast sea of information, let reason and critical thinking be your guiding compass.
Galileo, do you have a personal anecdote you can share?
Indeed, back in the 17th century, when I was conducting my astronomical observations and challenging prevailing scientific beliefs, I encountered resistance and opposition from those who held steadfast to outdated views. Despite the pushback, I persisted in my observations and research, relying on empirical evidence and careful analysis. Through my telescopic observations of the moons of Jupiter, I discovered concrete evidence that challenged the geocentric model. This anecdote serves as a reminder that seeking truth requires diligence and an open mind. Just as I relied on empirical evidence to challenge prevailing beliefs, it is essential to approach news consumption with a critical eye.
That's really interesting. Jesus, what's your take?
Alex, my friend, TikTok, while it might keep you up to date on the latest dance crazes, might not be your best bet for quality journalism. Just as a wise builder constructs their house on a solid foundation, it is important to build your knowledge on a reliable and trustworthy base. Galileo has hit the nail on the head, or should I say aimed his telescope just right? Take a page out of his book and check out the reputable outlets that he mentioned. And for those moments when you're wondering if that too good to be true news story is indeed too good to be true, fact-checking websites like Snopes and factcheck.org are your guiding stars. In essence, when it comes to news, remember the wise old saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, or all your news feeds in one app. So venture forth, stay curious, stay vigilant, and you'll be as well informed as Noah was about upcoming weather conditions.
Marco, what do you think?
Alex, my friend, the quest for reliable news sources in the digital age can feel as treacherous as navigating uncharted seas. While TikTok is undoubtedly a hub of entertainment and creativity, I must confess, relying solely on it for news might be like setting sail for the east using only the stars and a compass. While there might be flashes of truth and direction, it's certainly not the most comprehensive or reliable navigation system. Fear not, though, for I have a pearl of wisdom to offer. Cast your gaze toward reputable news outlets, esteemed journalistic institutions like Reuters and CNN, and sources that prioritize thorough research and fact-checking. Think of them as the seasoned navigators of the information ocean, guiding you through the waves of uncertainty. Remember, just as I followed the Silk Road to discover new lands, follow the path of credibility and integrity to find reliable news sources that will keep you well informed on your journey through life. And if all else fails, trust your own instincts, for the truest compass lies within you, guiding you towards the knowledge that matters most.
Thanks, Marco. Next question. Alex says someone told him that Bitcoin is going to the moon. He wants to know what you think. Galileo, I think this might be related to your domain. Feel free to launch into it.
Well, Alex, just as I once observed the heavenly bodies to understand the cosmos, today's investors study the market trajectories of cryptocurrencies. While some claim that Bitcoin and others are destined to reach astronomical heights, it's important to approach such predictions with a critical, discerning eye. As with any investment, careful research, understanding of market trends, and advice from financial experts are crucial. Just as I used my telescope to unlock the mysteries of the universe, so too should you use the tools at your disposal to study the market and make informed decisions. Alex, steer your course with caution and acknowledge the potential risks. Investing in cryptocurrencies is not unlike embarking on a journey through uncharted celestial bodies. It comes with its share of uncertainties. Beyond market fluctuations, you must also consider regulatory changes, technological developments, and even the threat of fraud and scams, which can drastically alter your investment journey. Remember, cryptocurrency transactions are typically irreversible, so a misstep could lead to a total loss. Always ensure that your sources are reputable, your wallet secure, and your understanding robust. The cryptoverse, much like the cosmos, requires diligent observation and careful navigation. In addition, be mindful of any tax implications when it comes to Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies.
Galileo, you've touched upon the two universal truths, death and taxes.
Jesus, is Bitcoin going to the moon?
The cosmic allure of Bitcoin, taking investors on a wild ride towards the moon. But let's not forget that while this digital currency has rocketed skywards in the past, it has also taken the escalator straight down to the basement, so to speak. In fact, Bitcoin's price plummeted by over 80% from the end of 2017 through December of the following year. A stark reminder that what ascends hastily can also descend rapidly. So, Alex, as you navigate this celestial journey, remember to keep your earthly expectations grounded, consult the experts, and be wary of any snakes in the digital Garden of Eden. Just like my parables, the cryptocurrency market may have its share of surprises.
Marco, what's your take on this?
Alex, my friend, let's not get too carried away with lunar fantasies. Just like the mysterious and sometimes treacherous routes I traversed during my travels, when I look at Bitcoin's historical price chart, I see a landscape marked by equally wild and unpredictable swings. These wild swings indeed confirm the volatility statistics shared by my esteemed peers, Galileo and Jesus. So while we can't predict Bitcoin's cosmic destiny, Let's approach it with a touch of adventure, a sprinkle of skepticism, and a healthy appetite for moon-themed memes. Much like the uncharted waters I once navigated, the realm of cryptocurrency can be both thrilling and volatile. It's essential to approach such investments with a discerning eye and a healthy dose of caution, conducting thorough research and seeking expert advice. So while Bitcoin's path to the moon may capture the imagination, it's crucial to anchor your financial decisions in a balanced understanding of the market.
Okay, moving on to Alex's last question, which is on a heavier topic. Alex's parents told him that he is being too worried about climate change and that everything will be okay. He wants to know what is wrong with his parents. Galileo, do you want to start?
The differing perspectives between generations, like the orbit of planets around the sun. Alex, it's understandable that your parents may offer reassurances to ease your worries about climate change. Sometimes, it's their way of providing comfort and maintaining a sense of stability. However, it's important to acknowledge the gravity of the environmental challenges we face. For instance, according to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, human activities are estimated to have caused approximately 1.0 degrees Celsius of global warming above pre-industrial levels, with a likely range of 0.8 degrees Celsius to 1.2 degrees Celsius. If we continue down this path, we're looking at a significant rise in global temperatures, which could have severe impacts on our planet. Climate change is a pressing issue that demands attention and action. So rather than thinking that something is wrong with your parents, let's view this as an opportunity to have open and constructive conversations about the impact of climate change. By sharing knowledge, raising awareness, and fostering a sense of shared responsibility, we can work together towards a more sustainable future.
Marco?
Polo.
Sometimes I wonder if there is a God.
The clash of opinions between generations, a timeless dance like two ships passing in the night. Alex, my friend, when it comes to your parents' perspective on climate change, let's explore it with a touch of humor. You see, sometimes our parents have their own unique ways of viewing the world, like an ancient map that may not align perfectly with our modern GPS systems. They might have grown up in a different time when climate change wasn't at the forefront of public consciousness. But fear not, for change is a constant companion on the journey of life. It's like discovering a new trade route, except this time it's a route towards environmental awareness. As you embark on this voyage, remember that education and open conversations can be powerful tools. Engage your parents in dialogue, sharing the latest scientific findings and the stories of communities affected by climate change. Help them connect the dots between their actions and the impact on future generations. With patience, empathy, and a sprinkle of humor, you might just uncover a shared understanding that bridges the generational divide. And if all else fails, remember that actions speak louder than words. Lead by example, embracing sustainable practices in your own life. Show them that positive change is possible and that a greener, healthier planet benefits us all.
Thanks, Marco. Jesus?
Climate change. Now there's a topic that could use a bit of levity. Let me try and lighten the mood a little. You know, back in the day when Noah was building the ark, people must have thought he had gone a little overboard with his preparations. I mean, imagine the neighbors seeing him collecting 2 of every animal and thinking, "Noah, are you starting a zoo or planning the ultimate pet party?" But little did they know, Noah had a deep understanding of the importance of preserving the Earth's creatures and ecosystem. He was ahead of his time, just like you, Alex, for being concerned about climate change. So don't worry if your parents don't share the same level of worry. Sometimes it takes a bit of faith and a sprinkle of humor to bridge the generation gap. My advice to you, Alex, is to continue educating yourself about climate change. Stay informed about environmental issues and be an example by making sustainable choices in your own life. You can be the Noah of your generation, even without building an ark. And who knows, maybe someday you'll have your own conservation movement named after you. Now go forth, my child, and be an advocate for a greener future. Together, we can make a positive impact on the world and ensure a brighter tomorrow without needing an ark to stay afloat.
All right, and that's a wrap. Great job, everyone. Let's debrief over gelato in 5.
How do we invoice you?
Put your bill in the mail.
My services are free.
Thank you for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed it, consider sharing it with a friend or relative because that's how podcasts grow. We value your input and curiosity. If you have questions you'd like us to tackle or topics you want us to explore, please let us know. Similarly, let us know if there are any special guests that you think we should summon from the past or invite from the present to help shape future episodes. We're looking forward to bringing you the next conversation.
Hey guys, I've got the gelato.
What flavors?
Galileo, it's a mystery set.
Sounds heavenly. Hurry up and open it, I'm famished.
Marco, did you happen to bring pizza as well?
No.
Let's call Domino's.